Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. You join us for this 50-over match between South Africa and England. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've been down pitchside to look at the conditions, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitchside to see who'll be batting first. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Bowler is confident on this one. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Oh my, that's racing away.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Confident appeal, could it be?
Yes.
Taken! A really good one too.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Rabada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Rabada from the south end.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
No!
There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
finds the fielder with that shot.
The bat was very late coming down on that.
Yep. Oh!
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes!
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes!
Needs a direct hit.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep!
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler!
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. England are 1 for 18. Pads that one. Big appeal.
Yes!
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes!
Edge. Huge appeal. Yes, well taken in the slips.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Root will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep!
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes!
Quick onto that in the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep! Yes! Keeper! Yep! Bowlers!
Decide against the second way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Catch it!
Great
Yes.
timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler!
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. 10 runs added in that over. England are 2 for 43. Maharaj, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting. Yep.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Hey.
Digs it out
Nice.
well.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
7 runs added in that over. England are 2 for 50. Shamsi, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
Wait. Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Over. England are 2 for 62.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Root shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. No!
Root was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Waiting.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. England are 3 for 63.
Waiting. Yes. Bowlers.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Waiting. Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. Good catch. Out.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Big edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Gone. Played all around it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yes.
Good shot. Found the gap.
Bowlers.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Shamsi has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Great shot. At least one on offer.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Waiting.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Tricky, well played.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Absolutely nailed it.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
5 runs added in the over. England are 5 for 71.
Wait.
Well directed short ball. Did well to keep that down.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Bavuma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Right there.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Waiting.
Loud appeal.
Waiting.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. South Africa can now have 4 fielders outside the circle. Maharaj from the north end.
Hey.
Nice
Yes,
solid
nice
defensive
bowling.
shot.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Wait. Yes.
Edge. What a ball.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Solid defence, very compact. Digs out the Yorker. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Three runs added in that over. England are 5 for 79. Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Needs to be on target.
Well, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Salt has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Right out of the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Apart from wanting to retain the strike, it's hard to understand why you'd turn down a run like that.
South Africa found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yes.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Yep. Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
There'll be one run here for them. End of the over, 2 runs added. England are 5 for 93. Edged, unplayable. And gone straight to the keeper.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Waiting.
5 runs added in that over. England are 7 for 98.
Waiting. No!
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Wait on it. No!
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Wood gone for not many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Copley, whose first task is getting themselves settled. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Oh, nice bowling.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Oh, nice.
Let it come right under their eyes, but didn't time it well.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Shamsi having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just one more to get 5 in this innings. Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait. Yep.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Wait.
Drives and misses everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Shamsi doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Catch. Yep.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Waiting.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Edge. Amazing delivery. That's out. Caught.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Broad is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Big shout. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes. Go.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yes.
Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper. Well, they really struggled to form any decent partnerships in this innings. No one really got going, nobody passing 50. They'll be very disappointed with this total.